The following program is intended for mature audiences.
You're now listening to the Truth Be Told podcast from Trillmatic.com. Trillmatic.com.
We're just gonna do 2 topics in the reviews. It'll probably be about 45 minutes to an hour max. You know what I'm saying?
We'll make up for all these long episodes, I guess.
Yeah. We'll just get right to the meat. Watch that shit do like, wait, right, no homo. Yeah. Pause. All that shit.
Swipe to the side.
What it do, Trill?
Chill.
Episode 127.
127.
Your boy Big UU in this thing.
Riffa in this bitch.
Black Todd in this thing. I didn't think he was gonna be in this thing, but he in this thing.
He in this thing.
We appreciate everybody that's subscribed to the podcast. Shout out to all the Instagram love. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Go to trillmatic.com/YouTube. Hit the notification button. Yeah, man. Any other trillmatic.com/merch?
Yeah, trillmatic.com/merch and go get that merch. You know what I'm saying? Right. Shout out to just, all the trends that support, people who are liking, and actually getting the notifications. And I didn't say it on last episode. Shout out to everybody that I met out there on my little vacay out in Vegas that I talked to out there.
Vegas
so they're gonna check it out, listen to it. They listened to that first episode and they didn't hear no shout out. Like, what happened?
Right.
I'm gonna shout y'all out now. It was nice meeting all y'all.
So
good people out there.
All y'all niggas been on vacations. Your boy Black Todd just got back from out here stunting.
Gotta do your thing.
So he switched the shoes too, man. He came in some super fly Air Max. I ain't even seen this colorway before, bro. I'm talking about super. At least 140. No, at least 140. Okay.
Shoes ain't cheap these days.
No, Black Todd.
Shit.
Black Todd. Listen, I just want y'all to know Black Todd is out here. He make us look bad, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I believe it.
Yeah, I come here with my all black Air Forces looking like a chump. Man. You know what I'm saying?
Coming with my old shoes, my shoes that I had for years. And then I got a few.
Hey, look, he's got some old sneakers, but them shits are still like in good quality.
Yeah, I usually have
and he wears them too.
Yeah,
you know those ones I was wearing today. I've had those for like 3 years.
For real?
Yeah.
Nah, you bought them shits today.
No, I'm serious.
Them shits is
I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna look up the
release
release
date.
date.
Wearing them anymore.
I know. That's how fresh you had to box them back up.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, I got pairs like that.
Yeah.
That's why they lasted that long. So I believe him. Like,
no, he's a real.
I clean them and put them back in the box.
No. You don't know, man. He's really into this.
I've been slacking a little bit on a couple of them. I need to get back on it because they're not in the box they should be. A couple of the shoes.
See, I've been retired.
Black Todd is a real
years.
sneakerhead.
I've been retired, bro.
Yeah, that's why. Like,
it's an addiction. I've known some sneakerheads that it's like they've squandered their money to shoes.
Black Todd got a sneaker vault.
He has a closet.
I don't know how they stay making these things
size
up
of a
about
bedroom,
bro,
full of shoes.
Bro,
this is not true.
I'm for real.
This is not true.
This man, I don't even know how many sneakers I've seen this guy in.
He has a hidden.
Every time I see him, he's in a new pair of sneakers.
Hey, that's play right there.
This is not true.
That's the light.
It's the truth.
Bro,
this man was just like come in and stuff with the Space Jams for no reason.
It's got to be a good feeling to have a new pair of shoes for every outfit you wear.
January 2013 is when those dropped.
This when he came in.
That's when it came.
The Nike Air Max 90.
Oh, you got them fresh off the lot.
I've had them for 5 years.
Immigration. Not playing. Whoa. He came here with the ICEs.
Oh, shit. He called ice.
I'm gonna get back on my sneakers.
Them motherfuckers play though.
I'll tell you, I've been retired, man.
Nah, you're not retired.
I'm definitely retired.
I retired. My girl got me back
retired.
up on it for a little bit. She got me.
I've been
back
retired
on
a couple of years now.
Shit.
I've been retired a couple of years now.
No, you're not retired.
Yes, sir.
You still
Bro,
out here getting nice kicks.
I've been out the game.
You still out here going to nice kicks.
No, Trillions. Look, man. I every now and then I show up at the office on the off day to do something. I keep it simple. A pair of kicks I've had for some years. A white tee.
A white tee that's Egyptian cotton.
No, and they stay coming after me. They stay coming for me every time.
It's literally like a $79 white tee, bro. Like, don't even.
This is not.
Don't even play.
It's taxes for Versace.
It's the Yeezy tee that Yeezy put out. It's that fucking white tee.
It's the one that he wore in the video.
It's a Pro Club white tee. Everybody in California knows what I'm talking about.
That shit ain't Pro Club.
It's
that
Pro
shit say
Club.
Yeezy.
Pro Club.
I seen the shit. I seen the tag.
This is Pharaoh Club. This is Egyptian cotton.
See, this is different.
Shit.
Nah, man. But
Nah,
I mean, listen. If I ever get you a Mac.com popping, like Complex.com, I'm gonna definitely put you as the head of the sneaker.
Head of sneaker. Head of the sneaker department.
Right.
Like, we're gonna need you to keep us fresh with our shoes. Like, let us know what's going on.
You won't have to do any work. You just gotta watch a bunch of other people, make sure they don't say dumbass shit on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
And before I forget, I know it's preseason, but how about them Niners? And come up.
So real talk, man.
I even wore the shirt for
you.
you
Did. Have you ever seen this shirt?
No, I just.
This is one of the most fires 49ers.
That's a football shirt, period.
Bro, I ain't never seen this shit. We talked about it on this podcast before. It's the picture of a 40, like a bottle of 40, and then a 9mm, and then Urs. So 49ers. Yeah.
That's just like, it's brilliant.
Yeah. He has a Cowboys hat too, with the like an all red Cowboys hat, which I've never seen before.
Had one.
I didn't know they made that.
Yeah, they made that.
Yeah, they did.
With the 5-point star and everything.
Yeah, it was red with white trim.
Blood.
I
I'd never even seen that shit
Ever.
Yo, YG would be proud.
You would.
Yeah. But no, I can't, for some odd reason, man. Like, I'm not allowed to be a Cowboys fan.
You're not?
No, yeah. Like, anytime that I say anything Cowboys related, like, I'm seen as a coon, pretty much.
Shit.
So, because that's for real. That's how they've been treating that shit. Like, there's people that I know that are no longer Cowboys fans. Well, they won't be Cowboys fans until Jerry Jones leave because of the whole kneeling shit. He won't let anybody kneel and all that shit. Yeah, so I haven't really watched
like
anything
a
football
rock and a
related.
hard place right now. It's kind of like with football.
Yeah. But Dak said some wild shit too, though. Yeah, he just said some wild shit, and I was just like, bro, just
shut your mouth.
Shut up and throw. Shut up and throw. You know the shut up and dribble? Shut up and throw. You know what I'm saying? I felt like that with Dak. Just shut up and throw. But yeah, man. So that's kind of where I'm at.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
So basically, it's like, I don't care.
Yeah, I'm kind of silently protesting the Cowboys to an extent. Yeah.
Definitely good crowd because I'm a Kaepernick on that.
Yeah.
All day.
Yeah. Let me ask y'all this question. I was on Instagram and just kind of connecting with folks. You know what I mean? And they posted up a clip of Dame Dash, and he was having a meeting with Young Dolph, and they were in there just kind of like they had like the board, and they were like strategizing,
writing up plays.
You know what I'm saying? And it kind of got me wondering. Didn't y'all follow Gary Vee at all?
I don't follow him, but you put me onto him. I know what you're talking about.
Okay, I'll show you a few
showed
videos.
me.
What about you?
Clips.
No.
Very inspiring and very,
I don't follow him on my own accounts and all that stuff. I'll see him whenever he pops up, like on Breakfast Club or when he's on, other podcasts that we follow. I'll see him then, but I'm like,
But you don't follow him.
Yeah, I don't really follow him.
Okay, so Gary, I follow Gary. I've been following Gary Vee for a long time, and
biggest fan right here.
I don't want to say I'm his biggest.
We talked about it.
I like Gary Vee. I've been following Gary Vee since people even knew who the fuck Gary Vee really was.
Yeah.
So, but if you watch it, she's got a show. He's got the Ask Gary Vee show. Mm-hmm. People come on there and ask questions about business and all that, and marketing and all that. But then he also has the Daily V that he started doing probably about a year or two ago. I can't remember, maybe 3 years ago, something like that. So it's basically just him, just kind of like documenting his everyday life and him just kind of throwing out
had
shit.
any thoughts, so he has just a thought out of nowhere, he'll talk about it.
Right. He's got camera guy following him and shit. But if you ever watch it, he has a lot of people come onto his show, a lot of rappers, and they're just strategizing. He's had Big Crit on there. They just talk about like marketing and you know what I'm saying. They just he's had pretty much everybody on there. You know what I'm saying. I think ASAP Ferg was on there. I can't even think of him, but he's had a lot of names on there. But then it kind of got me wondering, why the fuck isn't anybody going to go meet fucking Dame Dash? Like everybody's trying to go meet Gary Vee.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because Dame Dash, I mean, he's not Jay-Z with the money, right? But he understands business and music business per se. What do you think that is? Because a lot of people, Dame Dash will say some of the same things that Gary Vee is saying. Dame Dash doesn't get any love for it. Gary Vee gets all the love.
You think Jay-Z put the word out?
No, I don't think so.
It's interesting that you say that because some people might think, oh, well, it's how Dame comes across. For anyone who watches Gary Vee, he's pretty intense too. Yeah, so right. I don't think it's that. That's a good question, man. I'm wondering.
He comes across a little brash sometimes.
He does, but I also feel like Gary Vee does too.
So I was noticing that when you look at Gary Vee's videos, the style, the quality, the presentation of it all is top notch. When you look at Dame's, it's never really that top notch, and I think that it could be because of just pure presentation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But Dame Dash goes on the Breakfast Club, okay, calls everybody Chatty Cathy's and shit like that. But he's you know, he kind of got flack because it was shitting on people talking about, oh, you got a boss, you ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Which Gary Vee is pretty much saying the exact same thing. It's just worded just a little bit different. You know what I'm saying?
It's not quite as combative. Like, I think with Dame's approach, it automatically puts you on the defense. You know what I mean? Like, if someone's coming to you saying, oh, well, you have a boss, so you know, you not this. Yeah. You ain't shit, you have a boss. Yeah. You know, it's like, whoa. You know what I mean? Like, you've already turned off to whatever he's about to say.
Yeah.
Right.
Because he attacked you right from the rip. Where, like I said, Gary Vee's kind of intense. This would be more of, you know, you can do it too. Get off your ass. Go do whatever, you know.
They're very blunt, but he's not.
Yeah, not quite as combative.
Right.
That could be.
You think it has anything to do with the skin color?
Yeah.
You think that?
I think that's a possibility too.
I also think that part of it is that people may be more willing to listen to Gary Vee because his ventures are spread out across a lot of different things. And not to say Dame isn't diversified in what he does, but they may just be more willing to listen to this person than someone who's in the same game as them.
So I think too that you have people that are, especially in like black community. I'm not sure about the Mexican. I'm the brown community. I'm not sure. I can't speak on them, but I know like in the black community sometimes you'll have people that like they won't do certain things unless they're getting paid. And then they'll put like a really high price tag on it too. It's just like, no, that's never gonna happen, nigga. I'm sorry, right? Whereas I've seen Gary Vee, he's like giving out his information for free. You know what I'm saying? Like giving out everything, all his tips and tricks and all this shit, giving out for free. Whereas I would think Dame Dash would be like, no, I'm not giving that to you.
Yeah, it's like, nah,
like you have to pay and go with that.
And when you look at like the Rock deal and what happened with that and who's come out more rich than the other on that, you think that affects it at all?
So you talking about like people are looking at like
separation of Jay-Z and Dame,
right? Like because he's not on the level of Jay-Z that you can't.
Do you think that's someone? Do you think that affects it? And they look at it and go, "Well, why are you trying to give me advice when I should be listening to him, not you?"
Right. The only reason I would say that I don't think it does is because Dame had like kind of fell back after that, but then he kind of popped up with Currency. You remember this? Back in like 2009, 2010? And they had a little run together. Okay. They dropped Pilot Talk 1 and Pilot Talk 2, which to me were
good quality shit.
There's some of his best shit. You know what I'm saying? And that was during the time he was fucking with Dame. You know what I'm saying? So, and a lot of people came out of that. Starly, Wiz, they were all hanging out at his DD172. He had like a boutique. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people were hanging out in this little boutique and they all ended up popping off. Everybody that was there that was running in that little circle popped off. And I think a lot of it had to do with Dame's talking to him and like, yo, do this, smoke Dizza. All of them came out of that shit, right? I don't know I can't say for anything for everybody now, but they popped off from that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't really think that it has anything to do with, you know, like, oh, Jay-Z got all the money, Dame does it, because apparently there's something that he knows something. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he definitely does.
Right, and I know Young Dolph is smart enough to go there, and I know that Young Dolph is self-made, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So
just looking for a little direction from it.
Right. It just kind of trips me out because I would feel like more artists should run the talk to things because they're all talking to Jay-Z. Everybody's going to Rock Nation, right? Of course, some of it is he's cutting checks for putting Duce in the videos, right? Same with Diddy. Everybody's gonna hang out with Diddy, but it's because he's cutting a check for you to put some rock in your video,
product
shit,
placement,
right?
Yeah.
So I know Dame don't really got nothing he can cut a check for, except his knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
He could do his famous.
And you know what else?
Big pimpin' dance, dog.
The big pimpin' dance. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about with the bottles. That's trademark.
I don't want to see him in the video doing that right now.
Trademark Dame Dash.
I don't want to see him in the video with him doing that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. That's the only thing that's trademark.
Especially like in hip hop culture, you'll notice that people tend to want to stick with what's trending. You know, so like right now, if the thing is going to get with Gary Vee, that's what all these people are going to do. That's what they're going to do.
Yeah,
and it's very much a culture of trends and waves and what's current. And so if that's what they're doing, that's what they're going to do.
So then there's two things. Then it sounds like they ain't got to fall back a little bit with the brashness.
He definitely does.
Think about presentation more.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And the artist got to go take the time to listen to Dame. Yeah. That's probably a lot of the reasons why he's so brash, because he feels like nobody's fucking with him.
If you look at like the last 3 times that he's kind of risen back up as far as being talked about, it was that one interview when he's calling everybody, telling them they ain't shit because they have a boss. Then we get him a couple weeks ago because he get into a what's his name about owing him the money, and he getting in his face at the concert.
He did.
And then now because he's going after Leor, he's always turning up on somebody like that. It's like,
yeah, Dame, you got to stop turning up. Man. You got to stop turning up because I think people won't listen.
No, they're not. They're not gonna wanna. They're not gonna check for you if you're acting like that. Off top of them, like, why am I gonna go over there to be the next person he's in the face of? You know what I'm saying? I don't want.
I've never seen Gary Vee.
He would
go in.
You can be intense without being combative. Like if you want to get a disarm somebody, if you want them to listen to you. I feel like as soon the way he's approaching people, guards up. As soon as he starts talking,
right. I just want to see. The only reason I'm asking this question is because I really want to see. I feel like Dame should kind of be
up there.
You know what I'm trying to say? I feel like he should be a part of that echelon.
He was a part of the Rock. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That was a whole movement.
He wasn't. You know what I'm saying? He was there for a reason. You know what I'm saying? It's like he was a piece of that, and he was a part, like mind-wise, mentality.
Right.
He helped put it in the direction it was going as well. He wasn't just there for the ride.
Right. He wasn't there for the ride. Yeah.
He was a part of that.
There would be no. I'm just going to say there wouldn't be no Kanye without Dame.
There'd be no Title.
Wait, I don't know about Title.
I don't know. Think about it. Would Jay-Z have been as big as he was without Dame? I mean, there's a lot of what ifs, but I mean, who knows? I mean, maybe he would have.
I think Jay-Z being as big as he was a combination of Dame, Biggs, and Jay-Z figuring it out.
Well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For real, yeah.
That's what I think
all together, like a group effort.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You needed Jay-Z's talent, but there was other things you needed in the pot to get there. Once Jay-Z got to that point, there was no need.
Everyone brought something to the table at the beginning.
Yeah, of course.
And then everyone fed off of each other's shit, learned, some of their tricks of the trade, and kind of, in a sense, was like, I don't need you anymore. I can do all this shit too now. So eventually, everyone went their separate ways type shit. Like, whether beef, whatever, just, they just went their separate ways because they could handle their own shit now. They kind of didn't need them to pull what they had to the table because now they had it too.
I hope Dame's listening.
Oh, he is too, because he needs to calm the fuck down.
Oh shit!
Just calm down.
All right,
woosah.
He gonna come turn up on your ass.
You know what? And you know what? And I'm like, this is what we were talking about. God, you still ain't learned. Come on, Dame.
And all three of us got bosses, so that's
right.
Oh, we're gonna hear it. I ain't gonna say we ain't gonna hear it. We'll hear it.
Fuck these niggas. They got bosses.
And he gonna call us culture vultures.
Right. Yeah. He's gonna call us culture vultures.
We'll see what happens.
It's all good. We still love it.
I'm sorry if I just got y'all, targeted. Fuck it.
Yeah, you got us targeted.
Shit happens.
Speaking of targeted, your boy YG is out here targeting 6ix9ine with his phrase can't wait till we meet. Yeah. Which I really can't wait for them to meet either.
I really want to know what's gonna happen.
I just see a lot of handshakes,
a
lot of daps,
a hug,
a lot of stomping into the daps.
Yeah. Like a close embrace, but someone with a knife and the other one like in the gut.
I'm kidding. It's probably gonna be a knife.
Nah.
Somebody's probably gonna get stabbed. Somebody's probably gonna cut off the lights in the room, and then somebody's gonna get stabbed, just like the whole 50 Cent.
It's like an old cartoon thing. It's gonna be like a ball scuffle. You know, you ain't gonna know what's going on inside there. People gonna fly out.
Right. So I know people are starting to get kind of get into liking 6ix9ine, and
yeah, not here, but yeah.
He's about to be one of the headliners at the Made in America festival.
He's about to go to jail.
6ix9ine? You think so?
No, I don't think he will. But I can't stand this dude.
I don't even really know how.
And it didn't even have nothing to do with the music. I'll leave the music alone. I cannot stand.
What about the music?
Just as a person,
you can't fuck with it.
I like
with you. Not fucking with it.
You know, we already had Onyx. We don't need a replica.
His song right now with Nicki is the one I've liked the most out of anything I've heard from him, and it's purely the music. You could put anyone else on there,
and
I would split. It's not because of him.
No.
What about that?
No.
None of this.
No.
And
it's not because of him. You could take him off, put someone else on there.
6ix9ine this, 6ix9ine that.
I don't want to hear about that.
No, none of that.
No more.
You know what 6ix9ine at? No.
I don't about him. I don't want to hear about Treyway. I don't hear about.
So you like
none
Fefe.
of it? No,
So
I like
Fefe's
the music.
So that's the best. His best offering.
That's the best I got.
All right. Well, I'm not even gonna argue with you.
I can't stand. We talked
I'm
about
probably
this
not
man.
gonna talk to you ever again. But
I don't like him. I don't like him.
I'm probably gonna buy you the album now.
Well, I mean, was that a good look for Nicki though? The Fefe song?
To feature it?
Fefe.
She was riding the wave with him too, because he has a following, so she's like, oh, I'm just gonna go with this popular, so it keeps me in the loop, and I'll get his fans.
Have y'all been seeing her bars? We gotta review her album next time. I don't know if Black Todd's gonna be here for that, but because I don't even know if he wants to review that album. I don't know, because I know. Wait, no, you a Young Money fan. You a Young
I have no
Money.
problem reviewing that album.
Yeah, okay. All right,
I wouldn't expect you to want to review that album. I got no problem reviewing it.
Listen,
well, you're
some
absolutely
of her
right. We don't want to, but we might.
Some of Nicki Minaj's bars have been circulating on the Twitter.
Shit.
There's one where she says, "Because I'm the Mrs. Like Sippy." Did you see?
I've seen this one floating around.
What in the fuck?
Mrs. Like Sippy,
Bro,
no, you got to see it,
she's actually tweeting out her bars. And then people are quote tweeting, and they go, "All right, that's enough," and then they block her.
Oh shit!
Yeah, the people have literally been blocking Nicki. Now, there's a part of me that's like, well, she's doing it for her fans, right? So why does anybody else even care?
Yeah, true.
But at the same time, though, I kind of feel like everybody should care. She's supposed to be the queen. You know what I'm saying?
The title of the album. Like. Well, what have we said, man? Think that reign is over?
Oh yeah, the reign is over.
Let's go back to 6ix9ine real quick. This is why I can't stand this dude.
Preach.
He's out here starting shit with any and everybody. We've seen the videos. We find out after the fact. He acts like he's running this, running that, and we know he's not. Mm-hmm. Then they show him out here with security. They show him out here turning out, oh, this video was really only 20 seconds, shot at 3 a.m. when nobody was out there.
Right.
Like,
I got kidnapped.
He starts all this shit. Then we saw when the unfortunate incident happened with X, this dude was shook. Because he thought nobody was getting touched for stuff anymore. He was completely shook and fell back. But I cannot stand this dude.
Yeah, and then it kind of like, he's still talking shit though.
I want somebody to hit him in his face.
YG might be that guy?
Listen,
that's the toned down version of what I said earlier.
Right.
Is YG that guy?
I don't know, man. I just...
Depends where they meet.
Yeah.
I'm serious. I mean that. I just think it depends.
I think it depends. In the backstage somewhere, hands might get thrown.
I think it's different if they meet in New York versus meet in LA. It's two different stories.
Yeah, I don't know what he's what's gonna happen between these two, but it could get violent.
Whatever happens, he had it coming.
Who?
6ix9ine.
Yo, you know, it'd be real wild. What if like they get into a fist fight and 6ix9ine ends up like whooping YG?
I would be devastated.
You know what,
bro? This would be so.
If YG
painful.
hears this, he's gonna feel so disrespected.
I know.
He probably is.
He's
I'm
gonna
just
be
saying.
like, how dare you even think I'm gonna lose that fight?
You never know. You never know, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't underestimate.
You never know.
everybody,
Yeah,
man.
you never
know.
know.
What I'm saying?
Yeah, anyone can have their day.
A lot of people roll up on Wiz and be like, "Yo, I whoop your little bitch ass." Wiz will fuck
Ain't
you
little,
up
ain't
right
little
now.
no more. Ain't little no
Wiz will
more.
probably break your fucking neck.
Probably
You know what I'm
snap
saying?
you like a twig.
Right. So I'm just saying, you never know, man. You know what I mean?
I would be crushed. Everything I know would be a lie.
Real talk though.
I would not be happy.
Real talk though. This is before we get into reviews. I've been. Do y'all know who Rev X is?
Rev X?
Rev
Rev
X.
X.
It's
No,
Rev X. Reverend X.
No, negative.
Where y'all never heard of Rev X?
I have not. I don't
Okay,
think I have.
I'm gonna show you this little clip that I seen. It says the caption says, "Oh, you just trying to fuck?"
Figured me out. You got me red-handed. Shut your goddamn ass up. You figured me out. You got me red-handed. Shut your goddamn
Yo, who is this dude?
I've seen that before.
Who is this dude? I went on
Rev
YouTube.
X.
So he's a reverend, but bro, he's not like your normal. He's not like your normal reverend, bro. He's on a whole different level, bro. Okay. He's on a whole nother level. Okay. He'd be like, I got the blood of Jesus. Bro, go on you. Listen, when y'all get a chance,
You got me right
go on fucking YouTube. When y'all get a chance, go on YouTube and look up Rev X. All right.
I didn't realize that was his name.
You got me now. You got me now. You figured me out. You fucking income fucking poop.
This is the guy that was a reverend. This is like the 90s, bro, or some shit. I don't fucking.
It is like the 90s.
It's from the 90s, and I think he had like a show or something.
Oh shit!
You have to go listen to this. He got people calling in. They're like, "Well, if you God, then da da da." This shit is fucking hilarious because he turns on like G-funk music and he's dancing and shit. He's like, "Turn that shit up." This is like 96, 97, so it's like the
gangster music, like
right at its height, right?
All that shit, yeah. G-funk, the G-funk era, like Nate Dogg. Oh shit!
Right, and then I was doing like, I'm just like watching some videos and I see that he was on Howard Stern. Howard Stern brought him on because it was like, yo, who is this fucking guy? Yes, he was on Howard Stern. Y'all have to go check this dude. I don't know who this guy is.
He was doing things at that moment, and we just didn't know. We were a little too young to know about him.
I've seen his clips on Twitter a lot. I just didn't realize that was his name.
Yeah, Rev X. Go listen. Go get baptized. Go get baptized by Rev X, bro.
Episode might be called Rev X. Right. Everybody knows about him. Spread it.
Right. But he's funny as shit. Y'all have to go. Y'all, if anybody listening right now, go on YouTube, look up Rev X Greatest Moments. I'm telling you, you are going to fucking laugh.
Love it.
You are gonna laugh. I'm telling you, I was laughing in tears, bro. Like laughing at this motherfucker, dog. He's fucking hilarious. I want to know if he's still popping. I want to see if like he's still alive. He's still out here preaching the gospel.
Are you doing it still? We need to know, Rev X.
Shout out to Rev X.
I need you to do my wedding.
Right, please do. We gonna get into these motherfucking reviews. It's a short episode, y'all. We don't really got too much going on in the news.
Happy birthday to my mother. It was her birthday a couple days ago. That's news.
Happy born day to
the moms.
Yeah, to moms.
To Mom Riffa.
To Mama Riffa.
Right. Sounds so horrible.
Mother Riffa.
Like Mother Riffa.
Right. Your boy.
Oh.
Who y'all want to start this off with? I guess we gotta start off with YG.
Yeah, that seems fitting.
Yeah, we're gonna start off with your boy.
Keenan Daquan Ray Jackson.
Does y'all know what YG stands for?
I think we talked about this on another episode. I think we did.
What is it? I don't know.
I don't know either. Maybe we did. Look, I don't remember if we did.
What? Nobody knows what YG stands for.
Young Gangster. No, I
what you
guarantee
think
it's a blood thing.
What?
Right. Young Gang, probably something to do with his set. I don't know.
Your boy, Young Gangster.
Young Gangster. Why not? That's what I get out of YG.
I really don't know what the YG stands for. Your boy YG dropped his new album.
Stay dangerous.
Stay dangerous. He tried to tell me you could be dangerous other ways. I said, "No, nigga, I'm dangerous. Dangerous. He said dangerous.
Dangerous. It was like that episode of fucking Family Feud with that lady, like where I showed you when she was saying like, "Mama all different, mama."
Right.
Like, he's like dangerous.
What y'all think, man? Are y'all big fans of YG? Where y'all think he sits in the culture? You know what I'm saying?
He brings some gangster shit to the table.
Is that all it's about?
A little bit. I think so.
Yes.
I mean, pretty much.
Are you saying that because you don't want to see him? You can't. You
I
don't
like
want to beat
YG.
him. Okay.
I want to encourage this man to go get 6ix9ine.
All right.
No, I like his gangster. He like, but the thing is, like, yeah, he just when you say, is that it? Probably because I mean, he changes. He's gangster enough to where he's changing his words. You know, putting B's in front of him to they start with C's. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's when you're like you're active. You're taking it to heart.
Right.
You know, that's your lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I definitely want to see, like he said, with the whole 6ix9ine thing. It's supposed to be two bloods. Let's see what happens. If someone's gonna bleed.
Well, it's a New York blood versus West Coast blood, which is different waves.
Oh, it's different. No, definitely. It's gonna be different sets. It's gonna be possibly off branches. Different, shit spreads.
Right.
It started in the West, but it's everywhere.
So
got bloods in Europe, maybe. For real, it's crazy.
There are. So, I mean, what were y'all thinking as far as this album compared to any of his other ones? Does it stand out as? I think this is a hard album, but I do kind of feel like it has a lot more party vibes.
It does. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Than some of his previous.
I can get on with that.
To me, it had almost like that 90s West Coast, where it's like gangsters don't dance, we boogie.
Ain't nothing but a gangster party.
Shit like that. It had that kind of feel.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it because it was a little nostalgia for me. Right. On that note, where it just had a little. Hey, brings that gangster shit. Like not many people have.
It's like classic West Coast gangster.
Yeah, and I love
you know what I'm saying.
I think my favorite song by him is "Twist My Fingers" off his last album. I think it was maybe one before that, right. And that's a very much, you can tell it's an old school West Coast feel to it. And then that G-Funk documentary we talked about a couple weeks back, Warren G said that that was one of the names he mentioned. He said that they definitely. He said YG had the G-Funk in him.
Yeah. You can hear it.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. You would think that, actually I would know that if Nate Dogg was alive, he'd be doing some singing, harmonizing shit on the YG.
On this album?
Probably on this album.
He kind of touches on different West Coast sounds too, because he kind of got the Bay in there. He's got like your classic West Coast shit.
You can count on him to give you an undoubtedly West Coast album.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be.
It's. I can tell you this it's more West Coast than Kendrick's album, and I'm not saying that like he's better. I don't
think that's any disrespect.
But I'm saying as far as the sound goes,
it keeps it West Coast.
Yeah, it's like all the way West Coast.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I think Kendrick has the unique ability to move so many different directions with his music. But you're right. This if you got a spectrum. And way over here is this is YG.
Right. Yeah, he's there.
Exactly.
He's kicking the spectrum door down. On that side.
Exactly. You're not going any farther than that.
There's a lot of tracks on here that I like, but I gotta say, like the last stretch of the last maybe 4 or 5 songs, Pussy Money Fame.
Pussy man.
That's one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, he killed that shit.
The Deeper Than Rap song was fire, and I really like this Bombtown Finest.
That shit was real. That was a real ass track.
Yeah. The first couple tracks are cool.
666.
Did you notice
that was fire too? That was fire.
Did you notice a shift in how the album sounded to you? So for me, I was feeling the back half of the album a lot more than the front part.
Same with me.
And I didn't know what it was, like if it was just how the tracks laid out, or if there was actually a shift in the sound.
I think it was like the home stretch, like where some people try to hit you with that some of their better shit at the beginning.
In the beginning,
to hook you and keep you locked in. He kind of, because he knew he had an album that was good enough to keep you good, but he wanted it to get better as it progressed and keep you stay in. Like basically, when you start hearing it get better, you're really not gonna turn it off. Like some people, when you start hearing an album get a little softer and everything, it's kind of like you start scheming through a little. You might be like, I don't know about the rest of this. It might get weak now.
I really don't know what he was doing at the beginning part of this album. I think it was just kind of more party vibes, and then we get into more kind of like the more pop. I guess I don't say pop, but like mainstream, like with this Big Bang song.
Yeah, we're at Nicki
or the Power song.
2 Chainz killed that shit.
The Power song with Ty Dolla $ign. Yeah, 2 Chainz it. And then Slay.
Yeah, Quavo.
Yeah, those are like the mainstream,
pretty much. Yeah,
yeah. And then after that, it gets to like a little bit more of a darker. Kind of like the real
gangster and like some of like the behind the scenes shit, like where like the Free the Homies interlude, like he had a homie on there just basically saying how shit's real. You know what I'm saying? Got people on the inside, and then that with that 666, that's where it has that old man at the end. You know what I'm saying? Talking and shit, and then
it's like these niggas out here.
Yeah.
See, back in the 80s. yeah.
You gotta stay
Dangerous. I like what he was saying in here too. I like some of the lyrics he was saying, like when he said that they said I need to go to a therapist, and I did. And I thought back to when he was on the Vice. Yeah. Was it Vice?
Yeah.
And he was sitting down talking to the therapist and shit. And I was like,
I think it's the name of the show too, The Therapist. That guy.
Yeah.
Who sits down with a bunch of different. Yeah.
He was on there, and I was like, yep, that's true. But there's a lot of shit that he was just saying throughout the whole album that I was like, all right. Why'd you really out here wilding? He said he put the shit up under the baby seat. Is that what he said?
Mm-hmm. Oh, he kind of.
He said I'm a gang banging ass dad.
Yeah, he went. Yeah, he basically. Yeah. We talking about his daughter and shit.
Right.
He was saying like, yeah, she's gonna fucking like, you know, grow up knowing all that shit, but he wants her to still have shit. You know what I'm saying? But he can be out there. He said that he feel bad that he ain't gonna be there, but she gonna be happy that, you know, daddy's out there making his money. And then he starts talking about being a gang banger and, you know, being a blood. It's like, yeah, she's gonna be knowing all that too.
Right.
So she's gonna be knowing everything. You know what I'm saying? Because then he said, then shortly after that, he said something like,
bring on this fire ass tour.
Something about fucking, like, about fucking some female or some shit. Shortly after saying that, and I'm like, this fool just.
He doesn't give a fuck.
He don't give a fuck. His daughter's gonna know all this shit.
He said, I want a stank ass.
Yeah, but he said, but not one who stank.
Not ones who stank, but the ones who fuck on the first date.
Shit in their face or something.
Yeah. I was like, yo, this motherfucker don't give a shit.
Hey, I was feeling like I was getting like hints of like 21 Savage type shit.
Right.
I'm like, oh, that's Savage.
Right. But see, YG's always been
Savage.
Said some wild shit like that's why I like YG.
Don't you remember that video with his mom in the video too?
Oh,
and
you
like this is the whole family real.
Yeah.
This is a real ass
Mom's
family.
damn thug too. Yeah. Shout out to YG though, man. What y'all give this on scale of 1 to 10? Did y'all feel like it was missing something or needed something?
It was missing something, but it gets a 9 with me. It was a good feel, like, and it kept it gangster, and it had that 90s feel. Like, I swear, like, it took me back. I started thinking, man, like you said, California Love type days and shit. And it was just like, that's when, to me, hip hop was one of it's almost its peak in that era, that time. And I was riding with that West Coast music at that time, so it kind of took me back. And, you know, I like that gangbanging hardcore, you know, gangster music. You know, that shit go hard. Like, I
had a feeling he was gonna like this album most out of all three.
It's almost like it's like last of a dying breed type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like gangbanging shit ain't what it used to be when it comes to music. Only certain people keep it to its true form.
Yeah, because I mean, there's a lot of people that's coming out of the West Coast, but they don't sound like YG.
Yeah, they sound like it sounds fabricated, or it sounds like it's not them firsthand, or, you know, it's like. And that's not wrong with that. People tell stories from what they witnessed, or, you know, maybe someone they know, or just You know, they've seen TV. Who gives a fuck? People do shit like that.
He was also. I gotta say, I gotta give this an 8.5. One of the things that I kind of appreciate, if you really listen to him, he's just throwing like new little phrases out there into the culture. You know what I'm saying? That I know people are gonna pick up and
and run.
You know
with
what I'm saying? I should have wrote some of these down, but if you listen to what he's saying, like he's throwing new shit out there. Like it ain't just like he's just rhyming. Like he's really trying to like be a part of like pushing the culture forward. Like you could just hear when the shit that he be saying. I'd be like, all right, it's on a different level. You know what I'm saying?
No.
But yeah, man, what'd you get this on the scale of 1 to 10?
Man, I gave this one I think I'm gonna give this one a 7.5.
7.5.
Hey, the Trillions got to be patient with me. As I'm learning that we're not rating them against everybody that compared to their own work.
Yeah.
There's just some of his other stuff. Like I wish I could kind of piece together. The 3 albums. I didn't dislike it. I don't want to go too high with someone. Yeah. You know what I mean? They feel like, oh well, you know what I mean?
Right. So you don't think that this? So I should be saying you don't want to give them too high, and then they're coming back later, and it's like, well, that was better than that. I mean, you might be.
You might have to give them. Be patient with me, Trillions. Be patient with me, but yeah, I think like 7.5.
Okay, that's what you're saying.
Nothing wrong with that.
I think YG put out a solid West Coast album.
It was a solid YG project,
right?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
It's definitely got more of got party vibes in it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But shout out to YG though.
We're gonna go with Malcolm James McCormick, your boy.
Said who?
Malcolm James McCormick.
Malcolm. God damn, that is a Mac. Let me tell you something. Malcolm James McCormick, aka Mac Miller. Dropped his album.
Oh, you're forgetting his other alias though, because he has a producer name, Larry Fisherman.
Is that his producer name?
That is his producer name,
Larry
Fisherman.
Look at these credits.
There's more though. I just kept the rest off. There is more.
So
I think one's mac and cheese, or I don't know.
He dropped his new album, Swimming.
Yep.
Which is a pretty interesting cover because I'm not really sure what's going on in this cover.
There's nothing to do with swimming in this cover. There's not even water in this cover, is there?
The bottom of his feet are dirty,
which bugged the shit out of me.
That means he's walking on dry land. No water still.
I'm not really understanding what's going on in this cover, this artwork. But anyways,
it's interesting because I'm sure there's something to do with it. Though.
He dropped this new album. I know I've talked about this a lot on this podcast. That I didn't start off as a big Mac Miller fan. I actually thought he was a little corny and annoying.
Yeah,
he's rapping about pizza and shit, putting pizza in the microwave and shit like that. And I just wasn't really into that shit.
No.
And just over time, he's kind of morphed into.
Grown.
Yeah, he's gotten more lyrical. His concepts. He's got a little more psychedelic. He's producing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I like the trajectory that Mac Miller took. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. To me personally, from when he started, because I really wasn't digging his shit.
Yeah, he did go for the better. He just also, it's like what he does is he throws it in a sneak. Like you really have to, and it's not that you have to pay attention. You don't have to pay attention too hard to really catch what he's spitting and the things that he's saying on the sneak. But he has bars that you'd be like, that's fucking sneaky. Like it's in there. It was simple, but you know what I'm saying. And not all of it's simple, but there's times that you just hear it and you're just like, that's fucking like brilliant. But it's just sitting there how he put it together. It was well done. Right. And he does that, but to me, it's not still consistent the full way. It's like he sprinkles it in there, but it's probably a good sprinkle. Like he's probably over sprinkling. Like if you're trying to make food, he's doing a little too much, but it's for the better music. Right.
I think that happens though when you're trying to, when he's focused more on like crafting like these songs and stuff. So you know what I'm saying. It becomes less about being the illest,
the bars,
right? The bars, and it becomes more about. You know what I'm saying? Like creating a song that has melody and like people can vibe with or feel. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's kind of more of his approach,
his angle.
Yeah.
And you can hear it, because you've listened to this and listened to, like you said, his first shit. Like,
he would
this
be
the
like,
same person?
my mom, he would be saying some weird shit. Like, I put my pizza in the microwave and my mom told me, get upstairs and make your bed and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that was the shit. I just wasn't into that shit, man. Yeah. Maybe it was because of my age or I don't know, but I was just like, yeah, I can't get with this shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's that parents don't understand type rap.
Don't ever disrespect Will Smith.
Every time I bring that up,
the fucking legend.
That same one to, he'll always say,
don't even fucking talk about Will Smith.
It was on that level though, of like your parents telling you shit. So don't take that to heart. Was there any standout tracks to y'all?
I need the man to recover from what he just said.
Right.
Goodness. I kissed my ass.
This man's out here disrespecting.
How is that disrespecting Will Smith?
Disrespecting the GOAT.
Big Willie style. Parents just don't understand. Was iconic and original.
Yeah, and I'm saying that he did it in that style. Did he not?
So let me say this, man.
Don't compare the two.
So
one's
mad.
legendary.
So angry.
One's legendary and one's not.
You know, he birthed that Mac Miller, right? He was the father of that Mac Miller.
This is Mac's.
Now you love Will Smith, I get it.
Fifth studio album.
This is his
fifth studio album.
Yeah.
And I'm like you, early on, I wasn't really messing with him. But this one and then his last project, Divine Feminine, by far my favorite of the two.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can definitely hear he's obviously grown, matured, gotten a little more serious with some of the content. And one thing that I think important to note, especially when it comes to when you're dealing with music artists, this man's recently out of a relationship too.
Right. With Ariana. Mm-hmm. Right.
Those things always find their way into the music.
Which I feel like there's a lot of it in this album.
Yeah. So
he said, one of the realest lines he said is, "Why you always at the mall when you broke, right? Why you always shopping? What do you say? Why you always walking around the mall when you broke?" Now that was such a realized line because I know a lot of
I like that
women that just go in there to just like I knew when he said it, I was like, "Oh, he's talking about Ariana." You know what I'm saying? I knew it. I was like, I knew it. Right? You know what I'm saying? Because we all know women that they like to just go look at shit. Women be shopping. Women be shopping.
Gazing at what I might or might not get.
Right. Just love spending money.
I don't want to walk through the mall just to watch that shit.
I was gonna say I didn't plan on spending any money today, so I'm not walking in the mall. Sorry.
I don't know what I'm gonna get.
When I'm ready to buy some shit at the mall, I'll go to the fucking mall. You know what I'm saying? But no, there's definitely that in there. Probably one of my favorite tracks is the Self-Care song.
I like that one.
So, because it actually came out before, but I was just like, okay, this is cool. But listen to it in conjunction with the album, like it worked pretty well.
I really like the song Ladders.
Ladders was dope too.
Jet Fuel.
2009 was dope. Kind of brought me back to the era. Did y'all hear he made frequent references about building walls?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Throughout this. Did y'all hear those references?
I did hear that.
He just kept saying that like people are building walls up.
But does that pertain to the relationship shit you was talking about?
What's what I'm saying? I think
walls, when people say, you put up a wall type shit.
Well, yeah, but I think that like
are there hidden messages?
This album just sounds lonely, man.
Mm-hmm.
It does.
It's coming from a very lonely place.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the cover. The man don't look happy.
He does not look happy at all. His eyes are like he's looking downward, or his eyes are closed almost.
I mean, it's not depressing though.
Yeah,
not to me. Some people.
The album, I mean, like the content.
Well, no, I mean like his loneliness is like based in
because the cover's depressing.
Like
he looks depressed in the cover.
You think so? You think
he just looks depressed in the cover? I mean, like he looked like he walked till his shoes came off because the soles wore out, and he just kept walking. And then finally he sat down, and he has his dirty feet now.
To me, now that I'm looking at it, it kind of looks like he's above it all, and it's kind of like because I'm thinking that's like a plane.
Lonely. That's what it looked like to me.
That's like is he on a plane, right? Mm-hmm. Which is kind of crazy that he's named the album Swimming, but to me it kind of feels like he's like above it, and the feet, his dirty feet, is like the leftover from when he was walking down there with everybody else.
Yeah, now he's up high.
You know what I'm saying? But now he's not really dealing with that.
Now he's lonely though at the top.
But he's lonely, but at the same time though, he doesn't mind.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Music you can hear that he doesn't mind.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it's almost like,
so like
I don't want to say he prefers it, but You know what I'm saying? It sounds like, oh, okay, well, I'm not fucking with nobody, but I'm cool with that.
I'm doing me.
Yeah.
That's a lot of the time when you get out of a relationship, that's the mode you get in. It's like, well, I'm doing me then.
Right.
You know, like, it's time to take care of me. I was constantly putting me second and thinking of you first, or, you know, or at least in your head you think that, cause, you know. But so basically, he is now on that, I'm gonna do me, and I'm gonna, you know, still air out shit.
Right.
You know, he still has to, you know, vent. He's venting still, but he's also using this as, I guess, a platform to move on. Also.
Right.
Yeah. That's what I'm getting out of the whole album, which he did it very well. I love the beats were good choice of beats.
The beats were very. It's very like grown,
adult though.
This is the funny thing about it. Mac Miller is a proven. He's a proven. It's a proven fact that when people reach a certain age, they get into a little grown and sexy mode, and you gotta just have a little groove.
Yeah.
The song that he's got called What's the Use? Okay, with the bass done by Thundercat. Okay,
which Thundercat, big fan, man. I really like that dude.
Right. There's even some. I heard it. There was like a couple Snoop Dogg vocals in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
did you hear it?
Yeah, I heard.
Like right at the end of the song or something, I was like, oh, Snoop Dogg's in there. Yeah, like Sid is doing vocals on there from the internet. It's a very jazzy ass song. I thought that it might have been what's the guys Hawthorne and Jake One. I thought it might have been a Jake One production, but it wasn't. It was somebody else. But no, it was
a choice. Definitely those beats.
Yeah, and I realized that like everybody's gonna get to an age where they can feel this song at some point.
Yeah.
If you're 20 years old right now, okay, and you're into the fucking Trippie Redd or whatever the fuck is popping right now, you're gonna get 30 and this fucking song and you're gonna be grooving to this shit that Mac Miller did. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's a fucking groove. You know what I'm saying? I respected that from Mac because it showed me that he is getting more mature. He is making mature content. You know what I'm saying? Which I can relate to. It's about damn time. You know what I'm saying? I won't hear about pizza rolls and shit anymore.
At all. I
you know what I'm saying? I fucks with Mac Miller, man. Yeah, he said waffles.
So
rapping about egos and shit.
Mac Miller's 26 years old.
Yeah, 26.
Get the fuck out of here.
26.
I knew he was young, but he's not.
Why he's 28?
He was born January 19th, 1999.
Maybe this is okay. So 2009 from what is that? 9 years ago. So 9 minus 26 is what?
Exactly 17.
That's why he sounded like
exactly. It all makes sense.
Yeah.
He was rapping about that kind of shit. He was fucking 17. I thought he was older than that. That's why I was like, yo,
get a little money, get mid-20s, get your heart broken, watch what the album sound like.
Yeah.
Watch what that album sound like.
You will grow.
You're going to groove.
You will grow up.
You got to sing a little bit too. His voice doesn't sound that bad either.
Exactly. He makes it work.
Sound a lot better.
Thundercat on the bass, he like, man,
right. Yeah. Snoop Dogg doing this some ad-libs.
Exactly. That all makes sense now.
Shout out to Mac Miller, man.
Shout out.
No, it was. I mean, for me, I thought it was a good album. You know what I'm saying?
It was good.
It was definitely one of the better albums that came out this year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't know why I would rank it just yet, but it's up there.
Yeah,
so many albums this year, bro.
It's a lot, but I think Mac Miller might go into. I got to do these numbers on everything, but he might go in the top 20.
Yeah, for this year.
Yeah. I can't tell you if it's going to be top 10.
Yeah, I would say we've heard quite a few, so it's like I can see that because it's definitely like he's evolved. He's shown his growth.
Right.
You know, he's shown that he can make adult music now in a sense, and it's like not grown up. You know what I'm saying? But it's like adult now. Like it has the right groove. He's finding the right beats. Damn. It's kind of like it's almost like
fucking 8. It's 26.
It's kind of like when he first came out. We would have been if we were reviewing back then. We would have been like, he's got to find his place. He's gonna grow. He's gonna find. And I think he's kind of done that now.
Right.
Yeah,
2009. I would probably be like,
oh, he's got some growing to do. I can see he has potential. He's potential because he got rhyme schemes and flow, but he needs to grow.
Right.
Bars.
Well, shout out to Mac Miller. What y'all give this on a scale of 1 to 10, man?
All eyes on me.
Nah,
I gave it an 8.
Give it an 8?
Because, like, just to see that growth. I mean, it was I was like thinking 7.5, 8, 7.5, 8, and I was like, I'm gonna give him the 8 just because it was something that you could just listen to, play, relax, and kind of, you know, I'd say like sit back and puff a cigar too. You know what I'm saying? Chill, had good vibes, some good beats. You know, I enjoyed it. It was actually probably my favorite Mac Miller album, just because like it started shaky at first, also with like I don't want to hear this shit. Then it turned to like I'm still not sure about this guy. This kind of swayed me to like I'd be checking for his next shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You want to go?
Yeah, I gave it an 8 too.
8.
Mm-hmm. And I just all stuff we're talking about, and just when I think about this one, thinking about the last one, it's just so funny. You can hear it. The last one I could hear the man's in a relationship. He's happy. He's all this. This one we get a little more grown vibes. I liked it. A slight step below the last one, but I still think it deserved at least an 8.
I guess I'm the only one that appreciates his album. I give it a 9.
Okay,
a strong 9. I like what he was doing. I like the vibes. I played this album a lot of times.
Yeah.
Although I was cleaning in the house, so
that says a lot.
Right. Well, no, I listened to everybody. I listened. I was literally like I was like deep. I was like getting behind shit and like mopping and like
So what's the use is gonna be that song when you have kids? That when they hear it on Saturday mornings.
You don't know nothing about this.
that's gonna be the one. They know they're cleaning all day.
Turn on the Mac Miller. What's the use? And turn it up on Snoop Park.
He's gonna clean.
That's gonna be the one.
Right. Nah, it's probably not. But there's better grooves out there. All right.
Yeah,
but I like what Mac Miller's doing, man. I like
the direction.
I like the vibes that he's putting out, man. So shout out to Mac Miller. I like that the was it the one where he started doing like this. Was it Macadelic? We kind of started getting into like the psychedelic stuff or whatever, but I liked how that is. I like when an artist like goes left, right?
About to be going right.
Well, no. I just like when they go like in a different direction and they push themselves. Right?
Okay, yeah.
And then what happens is it's like whatever they learned while they were doing that, they bring to them,
right.
and go forward from there. Yeah, and it's like everything that they learn just kind of gets put into right, and they just keep on. Like I feel like Childish Gambino did the same thing. Yeah, like when he did that
picked up from
the Awaken My Love album, whatever he learned while he made that album is taking him to the next level now. Like when he does a song like what's the song?
Summertime.
Those fucking songs.
They grew from that.
Right, he wasn't making songs like that before he did that album.
Level. Yeah.
Right, and I kind of feel like in this one, there's a little bit of like the psychedelic shit from Mac Miller
in there.
Yeah, but I can tell like that's something that he learned along the way. So shout out to Mac Miller.
Can't wait to hear the next one. Honestly,
I appreciate it. Yo, boy, we got to do some sort of drum rolls or something. I'm gonna tell you like this right now. There's gonna be 2 reviews for this one album. Right?
Oh shit!
Oh yeah,
I almost
2 reviews.
I kind of almost don't understand what he means.
I don't either. What does this mean?
You gonna understand? You know what I'm saying?
The look on your face tells me that disrespect is on the horizon.
No disrespect is coming. There's gonna be.
I think I know.
There's gonna be a regular review. And then there's going to be a Texas review.
Okay.
There's going to be 2 reviews for this.
I see what you're saying. I see where you went there.
Right. Let's start off with the regular review.
Damn, so I got to have 2 different scores?
No, you don't. You can have 1 score.
Okay. Your boy, Jaquez Berman Webster II.
Is that his name for real?
Yeah. Jaquez Berman Webster II.
Yo, some of these names is trash.
Hence Travis Scott.
Where did he get that name from anyways?
From his father, because he's the second.
Is he?
Yeah.
You're talking about his actual name.
That's his actual
name.
name.
I'm talking about Travis Scott.
Oh, where'd he get that from? He got that from probably like a fucking fortune cookie or some shit. I don't know. Shit. Like, this name will give you fame.
Oh, shit.
Hey, and you know what? He actually got his wish to come true, I guess.
Right. This was I guess this is pretty solid for Travis Scott?
Yeah.
Was there anything that y'all guys that y'all were expecting going into it that happened or didn't happen?
I was expecting more like auto-tune type shit and less of him actually rapping. He actually got on there and was rapping.
He did rap a lot more.
He rapped a lot more than I'm used to. Like, I was just like, okay, like, good. Like, I prefer that. Like, I don't mind his auto-tune shit when he puts his rap into it. Like, you can do your chorus and auto-tune and because that's his thing. He kind of uses that and rides with it. And I was happy to hear him actually rapping on here. You know, it's something I've wanted from him more. So right. I was happy to see that.
What about you? Was there anything you were expecting?
No, it's about what I expected it to be. I'm guilty of this as well. Because when he told us many months ago we were going to get two things, which we know he had his project with Quavo, and then we knew Astroworld was coming. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, where is it? Well, stop doing features, stop doing that. Where's the album? But I really felt like you could tell he took his time, and he wasn't gonna be rushed on this. Like, you can just tell by how certain production songs on certain sounds and just different songs. Like, it just feels like it's not like some of the projects we get now where it's like, okay, they just kind of put it out. I feel like that's kind of completed his album.
I felt the Huncho Jack Huncho was.
Yes, that feels like something like, hey, we said we're gonna do it, so here it is.
Right. It sounded like that.
This felt like an album.
Also, I was expecting not to have any features because I didn't see any names on there. And then,
and
then there was everywhere.
I like that.
With that shit. Yeah,
I like that.
There's a feature. I wasn't mad at it. I was just like, okay, so there's features. So every time I heard a song, I was like, who's going to be on this track? And maybe there wasn't sometimes.
Was Kanye on this album at some point? Did y'all hear Kanye?
I heard a lot of people.
I'm pretty sure he was.
I don't remember if I heard Kanye rapping or anything.
Yeah, I don't know if I did.
Yeah, I don't think I did, but he may have been harmonizing somewhere.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, he loves harmonizing behind a Travis Scott.
Real quick, I just had to look this up. The name Travis Scott, I guess, is an ode to his uncle.
Oh, okay.
So I'll give him a guess. We can get more on that later. But I had to look that up real quick before I lost my mind.
That's a little bit more respect right there.
I was really happy with the beat changes.
Oh
that
man!
On here.
Oh man! Absolutely.
There's a lot of beat switch ups.
Yep.
At first, if you're listening, you're not paying attention to like the actual songs and what the songs are.
You may think it's the next track.
You'll think it's the next track.
I double
That's
checked.
what happened with the intro.
A few times. Yeah, I double checked immediately. You're right.
That happened to me several times.
I looked and I was like,
so that
same track still.
Oh, same track.
Yeah, because you look and you're like, oh, this song's 6 minutes long. Because we're not talking about a subtle change. I mean, like completely new song. And you're like, oh no,
different song. Right. It was like you just threw two songs together.
Yeah, right. Man. Between
and sometimes people do that for music videos because like when they put out a music video,
that was the old days. They don't do that anymore. Imagine. Do you remember that trend that was going on back when we were coming up? Huh. Right. They would have their popular video, and then they would cut to like a cold ass song,
like the one that you were like, that should have been the single,
right. It's like a teaser, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember when T.I. did it? I remember when T.I. did it with I think Bring 'Em Out came out, and then it cuts in this that you don't know me. Yes, that was such a fire ass cut, bro.
And then, it's just and you're like,
you was just like, yo, what the fuck is that?
This shit is dope. Like, this should have been the fucking. And then it like cuts off, and you're like, what the? Yeah,
music was so.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Like, I kind of got that vibe where it's like with the beat switch, with the beat switch up, where it's like almost like it's perfect for that. You know, like you would think that if he did a video, he'd be able to just switch it up and have that, and it's like 2 in 1.
Right. I can't imagine what it would be like if he's doing the performance for Sicko Mode, and then the beat switch up and Drake comes out. I can't even imagine how hyped that shit would get, bro.
You remember that meme with him when the mic stand over his head? That's just like that.
That's just like that. Side note too, I gotta go ahead and say that I really respect Drake's flow on this Sicko Mode. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of feel like he's out here throwing. He's definitely talking greasy.
Exactly.
Okay.
He definitely is.
He said, "What did he say? Checks over stripes."
That's what I like.
All right, so we just done. We just done with Adidas.
They said Adidas was like the Arthur beaters.
Oh shit! That's what I like. That's what we like. I was like, okay, he's done. He just hit you with the checks over stripes. He going to Nike.
I guess he's staying with Jordan Brand and Nike.
All right, man. I mean, I thought you would know because you a Drake fan and a sneakerhead at the same damn time.
Here's the thing: he's been had the Jordan merch. We saw pictures of some OVO branded stuff with Nike on it. People were like, oh, maybe. You know, but they mean the whole these thing. They might just scrap the whole thing. Be like, fuck it.
Damn, Adidas is probably like pissed at this.
They're probably like, this man dissing us. This Kanye done jumped off the fucking ledge in the sunken place.
Damn.
Adidas is pissed right now.
Adidas out here about to catch an L. But no, I really liked what
Isn't Sway Lee on that song too?
Yeah.
Bro, these features, I loved it.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
You never know who's coming, and then you're like,
NC-17, I know was loved by your real.
Yeah. NC-17 was dope.
21.
Yeah.
Man, the whole 5% tip man when they brought back Goody Mob.
Bro, but
that's the one I was telling you I couldn't wait for you to listen to, but I didn't want to tell you why.
No, everything that he does on here because he's got the all right.
Yeah.
Like I was just like, all right, bro, what year is this? You know what I'm saying?
It was dope.
No, I like the. You know which ones I like the Stop Trying to Be God.
Oh, that amazing song.
Yeah.
Amazing.
You know what though? This album like grows on you the more you listen to it. Because the first time I heard it, I was like, damn man, all these songs is kind of running together. You know what I'm saying? But then after like hearing it a few times, you start to like, okay, these don't run together.
Yeah.
Used to Fornication was another a fire one.
Yeah, Stargazing, I think that one has a mean beat switch up too.
Yeah, the intro. Yeah. He's
R.I.P. Screw.
Okay, so
Name alone.
All right, so that introduces us to the Texas review. Okay, first of all, as a Texan, all right, I gotta say the R.I.P. Screw was fire.
Yeah.
Okay, but I really liked Carousel.
Yeah, that shit was dope.
Because they let. Do you know what Big Tuck is?
Yes.
See, that's why. This is why I knew I was going to have a separate fucking review, right?
Because we know the undergrad.
Okay, so Big Tuck. Here's why him bringing in Big Tuck was amazing. Because Big Tuck's from Dallas,
Texas.
He's from Dallas. Okay,
D-town.
Big Tuck's up in her. Big Buck's up in her. Okay, all right. So he comes in. I'm like, oh shit, that's Big Tuck. Because I ain't heard Big Tuck in a minute.
Yeah.
But then he comes in with that sample from the Big Tuck song. That's from the Big Tuck song.
Okay.
So when it came in, I was like, oh shit! Like that's some like Texas niggas. I'm telling you, like they turned up when that part came in.
Yeah.
Okay, it's just a Texas thing, bro. Yeah. You just not gonna understand it.
When I heard that,
okay,
I was like, he took it back.
Yeah, he took it back. All right, I was like, I don't even know if the rest of
the world didn't.
When I heard that, that's when I realized him naming the album Astroworld was the most fire ass name that you could think of.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because of the fact that it kind of gives you the vibe of like, of course, like a theme park. Yeah. He kind of
did it well because you got the Astrodome, you got the space station,
right,
and then he just like, we're gonna make all of this shit a theme park. Like he said, like everything. The concept is there's a theme park.
Right,
Houston is a theme park, and everything is like a ride. You know, type shit.
I've been to Astroworld. If I can get any points for that,
you do get some points. I've never been to Astroworld, but no, I appreciated that. There's other ones in here that there's other callbacks that he made. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
He made callbacks to swing. Just the sample in R.P. Screw was fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah.
What was he saying? What was he saying in the fucking sample, bro? And I was like, damn.
Oh my goodness.
I can't think of it. I can't think of it. But all the callbacks that he made was like to like deep like Texas shit. Like you have to be like a real Texas dude to like pick up on that shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Are you about to play right now? There's a sample in there.
It would skip right now. This is skip.
Which one was it? 5%? No, you talking about just 5%, 10, just a Texas thing. When he said, I put some swingers on there, you gonna think they spokes?
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, He out here shitting on everybody, bro.
He had subtle things that he would say.
Just subtle shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Texas slang or just Texas like pertaining to old school Texas shit rap.
Yeah, but he wouldn't do it in a way that like. See, the only thing that I felt like he was missing was some of the new wave. Because what I realized is that he's supposed to be the Kendrick. He's the Kendrick for Texas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know how like they gave everybody gave Kendrick the torch.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Handed down. Yeah.
It's got to be Travis Scott for Texas.
For the new age. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's got to push.
Give it to.
He's got to. Well, there's nobody else to give it to.
Yeah.
Really. You know what I'm saying?
They can. Yeah.
So it's got to be him. But he has to do. The only problem I have with Travis Scott is he's got to do more with putting on people to the new Houston or the new Texas.
Yeah.
You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Because there's people out there like your boy that we reviewed that was from Houston. I can't think of his name right now. With the beard, man. From Houston.
I'm trying to think.
We reviewed him. He goes kind of hard too. Shit, this is gonna fuck me up. Anyways,
James Harden.
No. Good God. But anyways, they should have had him. They should have had. I don't know. I feel like he should do more with the young, the new Houston,
trying
the
to
new
come
sound.
up.
You know what I'm saying? Even the new. I feel like he should.
Texas.
Also, too, I feel like he should have took a stop everywhere. If you're gonna be, like you took a stop in Dallas.
Yes, I was thinking you could
should have went to San Antonio.
Yeah.
Got like King Kylie on there.
Yeah, you
You know what I'm saying?
And go to San Antonio, get Cooley.
Or he should have went to Austin and picked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
there's people that's all around it.
From that are making noise in their city.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That
Maybe that's for Astroworld too.
Maybe it's for I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, they got a big cut though. Awesome.
Yeah. You know what I'm looking forward to? Because he's having this big Astroworld festival he's going to be doing.
Right.
I'm hoping there might be some really dope Texas appearances.
Of course.
I'm thinking he's gonna. From what we heard here, I think he's gonna do right by Texas. I think he's gonna have some dope appearances, man.
I mean, he definitely should have. He should have brought the sauce factory out there. Sauce Walker. You know what I'm saying? Charlie Boy. You know what I'm saying? Like this. He just got to.
It's funny you say that. I was just looking up something about him. Yeah.
No, he's got to like figure out a way to include everybody, but I know at the same time you also want to sound fresh. Like you don't want to sound like regurgitated, right? That's the problem with Texas as a whole to me, right? They regurgitate shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Travis kind of is like, all right, we're gonna make callbacks, but I'm gonna give you something new. As long as there's people doing that, then we could easily bring up like a new Texas wave. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But you just have to have fresh new people. We can make callbacks, but we can't. Like I don't want it. Like to be honest, I don't want to hear Bun B on this. You see what I'm saying?
No, that makes sense though.
It would, yeah, exactly.
Right, because Bun B still out here, still working. I haven't heard nothing from Charlie Boy in a minute.
What could have gone good on this album? The unreleased Pimp C verse. That could have worked on here.
That could have worked on here.
That could have worked on here. Just like unreleased Pimp C, but
damn, that would have been a good album.
That would have. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. But that's for the next album.
Maybe on the Sicko Mode. Yeah, Sicko Mode with Pimp C.
And you know what? His style, like how you're saying, like it's a different while still showing respect to these different Texas sounds.
Yeah,
I agree with you though. Like I don't want it to be to regurgitate the same sound because it's so different.
Right.
He definitely has the potential to take that somewhere else.
Right.
I mean, if you don't listen to it hard enough, you might miss some of the callbacks.
Because
how you put it in there. Sometimes it's not. It's like real subtle. Like like you said, Big Tut with the beat and shit. How you had it. It's like
right. Because it wasn't like over the top.
Yeah, it wasn't over the top.
It was just in there.
Hear it, but some people may not. I bet you there's gonna be people that hear that maybe on their 5th time listening to it. They're listening to it like that. And like, oh shit, that's from the Big Tut song.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then they'll catch it. But it's like it wasn't forced on you. Like, oh, you're gonna hear this old beat.
What was that song from Big Tut?
It was that one.
Kid Money. What was he saying? What did he say? I forget, but that shit went hard. Okay, it's a classic.
That is a classic.
It's a classic.
Holy shit.
Nah, I mean, I thought it was solid though, man. For some Texas shit, and just for what he does, you know what I'm saying? For
to
the
represent Texas, you know what I'm saying? He held it down for Texas. He's like the Texas front runner. Like that's like naming your album after Texas shit.
Right.
Having a song called R.I.P. Screw. I mean, that's like holding on to Texas memory and bringing in the new wave with it.
Right. It's just because you know, man, these fucking they don't know that like Screw like influenced a lot of the sound.
A lot of people are just out of the South. Period. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Master P had Screw had Master P's respect. You know what I'm saying? Right. People like that were coming up in them days. Knew Screw and had it almost like gotten out. He was like what we were talking about with Gary Vee and like Dame Dash. He was that mentor and that guy who was giving people direction and a place to put their voice on and then get it out because he was the guy that was getting shit out before they could because they knew him. People knew Screw. Right. So when he put it out there and someone, you're on a Screw tape? I want to check that. So a lot of people's careers got made in DJ Screw's basement or room, wherever he was doing that shit. A lot. I mean, Pimp C, Bun B. I mean, people we would never have heard.
Black Todd. He's like, I don't know these people.
No, I saw it. Then I was like, I
and there's names I could list from the Screwed Up Click that you'd be like, who? Huh? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Al D, his brother. Right. You know what I'm saying?
I would have liked to hear a little bit of Zero too. Just a little bit.
Zero could have been in there.
Like just 2 bars?
He definitely could have been in this album. Yeah, he could have been. Zero could have been.
Yeah. But you don't want to like,
you don't
throw it. Yeah, you oversay. You just want to throw him in there faint, like just kind of splash them on there. You know what I'm saying?
It's gotta be about timing. Because if you do that all right now, it's kind of like, all right, now it's like now you're trying to force it all back onto me all at once. It's like work your way back into it. Maybe another feature a little later. You know what I'm saying?
I think he did good with the features though. I like what he did with Sway Lee on there. I think Young Thug was on here too.
I think
his features all over.
And you know what?
Anytime he's with Young Thug, Young Thug sounds good.
Yeah,
anytime Young Thug and Travis Scott together.
Yeah, I was gonna say Young Thug. To me, it seems like Young Thug steps his game up and knows he can't do his over the top shit when he's fucking with Travis Scott because Travis Scott probably don't put up. I think he's just like,
I think that's Travis. It's like, don't do that. Do this.
Yeah, I don't want that. Let me write this for you.
You know what I like about him not listening to features? I feel like whenever we get this and we see, especially when we get the track listing before the album drops, people will automatically look at it and go, oh, well, that's the one with so-and-so. Oh, it's going to be fire. Or they'll just skip. Right. And people forget sometimes you need to, it's in order for a reason.
Yeah, right.
Or they'll go, oh, that one or that one or that one. It's like this. You don't know until you listen to it who's on the song.
You might not hear him until
and with all these and with these switch ups,
they don't even put them in
the credits.
In the credits,
yeah, they don't.
Not even on top.
I looked. I looked.
What's the song with Drake on it?
Sicko Mode.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the one Drake, Sway Lee, and I think
one more.
That
person. One you saw Aubrey Graham.
Yeah, if you know the lyricist's name, Aubrey Graham. Oh yeah, so it does say that. Sci-Hi is listed in here too. Sadell Young. Yeah, that's on Sicko Mode too. But it just says featuring Travis Scott.
That's it. Yeah,
I like that. I actually really like that though.
I don't know their actual name and shit like that, like composer or whoever. You know, you won't know.
That to be honest, most people aren't doing what you're doing right now. Most people won't go in and read the credits.
Yeah, I'm reading the credits.
Yeah, but honestly, you a real one.
I know a real one. Okay, I did that shit at first, but it was easier at first. Like you didn't have to click and then go to like credited info.
Right. They switched it with the update, right?
With the update, they switched it.
What do you think about that update?
You're used to the other way, right? I was gonna say I just got used to the other way. That's how it always works.
This is a little weird for me, and I'm getting used to it.
Little by little.
No, it's not trash. They know.
I don't know it's better because they did have it now to where you can do it per track instead of it just being like all together one thing. And you look, it's like it's not an index anymore. You can go per track. Like, oh, you can find it for this one.
Yeah, you go through and just scroll through each track or whatever. So, what y'all give us on a scale of 1 to 10, man?
I had it at a 9, but with all the references and everything, I gave it a 9.5 because it was Texas. Like I'm be a little biased. That was Texas.
Bro,
I liked my Texasness.
I knew when I saw R.A.P. Screw, I said, okay, Sharif's gonna start it at 8.5 before he presses play.
I did. I shit you not,
bro. But I knew that as I was listening to this, that I was smiling at certain parts, and I was like, everybody in Texas is smiling at the exact same fucking part.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
Yeah.
It was good to know that we have someone representing Texas still out there.
So you said 9.5?
Yeah, I have to give it 9.5 too.
Okay.
Yeah. The only reason I don't give it a 10 is because I felt like there was a little bit more he could have done with it. With it being Astroworld, I do like the concepts, and I do like the song. I really like the song with Kid Cudi. Stop trying to be God.
That song goes so fucking hard.
Yeah, I like that one's growing on me a lot. But I gotta give you what my homeboy Andre said. Andre, because he really wanted to know when we were gonna do this review. So he's probably listening to this right now. He's he's like Texas too. Yeah. It's so funny because he's listen, I'll tell you about it afterwards. But there's people that are working in business suits.
Yeah.
Okay, that work for like Fortune 500 companies in Texas, and they know about this screw shit.
They know about big time.
Yeah. If you see my boy Andre, he's in real real estate. He's out here, right? You would never even think that he even listens to this.
Yeah.
Right. So when he heard this album, he says, "Man, Travis lit this album up. I feel like all my best friends showed up to a party just for me." Okay, that's the best fucking way to describe this album, bro.
That is perfect.
I was like,
that.
Yeah, so I gotta give him a 9.5 too, man.
Yeah,
shout out to Drake.
Yo, that's so.
Shout out to Andre for that. That's perfect. I like that.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
That is hilarious, man. I think.
Travis.
I think I'm gonna give this one a
7.
No.
I don't understand what it means. Well, I don't understand what 5% tint means.
I think I'm gonna give this one.
What does this pouring up mean?
A 8.75.
8.75.
8.75. Man, I like the album. Y'all cracking me up with the Texas stuff. I wish y'all could see how excited these two are right now. But I enjoy this album, man.
I should have worn my grill.
I enjoyed this.
I should have worn my grill for this.
You should have worn your grill. I should have had.
It should have been like a policy.
I should have had some leaves from Jolly Ranchers in the bottom.
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious.
Jolly Rancher, man, that's where it's at.
I got them rainbow colors in my cup. There was a 3-6. No, wait. Fuck the club up. Fuck the club up. Bitch, fuck the club up.
Immediately when I went to see who produced it. Like, is this DJ Paul?
This shit, yo. Yeah.
He was gonna start right.
That was an awesome callback.
Fuck yeah.
All right, that took me to the moon, bro. I was like,
you know how I felt when I heard that. I started stomping around.
That's what I'm saying. I just got turned.
I was gangster walking.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Travis Scott, man. We appreciate this. Texas dudes out here. We appreciate the album.
Yes, we do.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, and by the way, I wrote this because I saw this. Travis Scott, Astroworld charts all 17 songs on Billboard Hot 100.
I seen that too. But you know what though? I was saying this, bro. Anybody that comes out,
everything's gonna get heard
the whole thing's
all together. So then it's like, a lot of albums. Well, not everyone's album gets that though. Shout out to Texas album though. Like when you don't see that title, or story, you don't see that on every album. You see the cadence though.
But shout out to him though, because he's holding it down for Texas. So he's like one of the. It's like him and Beyonce.
It's like we're not even doing the video, but I'm still throwing up Texas. man.
The Beyonce's the only other one that be shouting out Texas like that.
Straight up.
That's all we got, man. So we are at the.
He's ready.
What's he ready with?
Keep on.
We are at the end of the podcast, y'all. We appreciate everybody that joined us on episode 127. We didn't talk about too much going on in the news. We just kind of kept it to the reviews. It was a slow week, man. Let's be real. But we still got about an hour and 20 minutes out of this, so which I wasn't expecting.
Nice stretch.
Yeah, we definitely stretched that one. So shout out to all y'all. Shout out to everybody that's been following us on Instagram.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody that's been following us on all social media. Shout out to all the underground artists that I've been posting on TrillMac.com.
Shout out to all of them.
Fire shit out there. Make sure you go to TrillMac.com/merch, TrillMac.com/YouTube, TrillMac.com/Patreon and /PayPal. Support the cause.
Support the merch.
Subscribe to the podcast.
That's where it all starts.
We got anything else, y'all?
I think we're good.
And we gonna be about this thing. No,
it's a good one.
I'm saying?
Know what I'm talking about?
Deuces.
Smoke some, bitch, or fight go with that.
Thanks for listening to the Truth Be Told podcast. Be sure to subscribe and log on to Trillmatic.com for the latest in underground music, film, fashion, and more.